So problem 4 over here is another circular track problem, and by far the hardest out of the 4 problems. So let's dive into it and remember all the things you learned from the previous problems. A and B are running on a circular track. They each start at the two opposite ends of the diameter on the track and start running in the opposite direction at the same time. So yeah, I forgot to do that, but let's first make the sketch. This should be like this, and we know that they're on the opposite ends of diameter. So that would be about like here. So A could be starting here and B could be starting here. So they go in the opposite direction, and after B has ran 100 meters, the two of them met. So after I should probably write A on the inside just because I don't want to make them overlap. So after they ran 100 meters, B ran 100 meters, they meet. 100 meters. And they meet, but then they keep running. After they resume running, they meet at a place where A has 60 meters left to run in order to get to the point where he began. So they continue running, right? And then they meet about like over here, where A has already ran over all the way here, and B has run here. So this is 60 meters from the beginning point of A. So what is the current circumference of this entire track? First, I'm going to write this, which means let's try to find how much they each ran and the total amount they ran after each of the two meetings. So by the first meeting, we know that we don't know exactly how much A ran, but we do know that B ran 100 meters. And we know that in total, we don't have an exact number, but we know that the total was 1/2 of entire track. Okay. Now we know, and then after we look at this third one right here, we don't know exactly how much B ran or A ran, but we do know that their total was they ran 1 1/2 of entire. So you can really, since their speed doesn't change, you can really see the ratio here. Because at first they only ran 1/2 of the entire thing, but then they ran 1 1/2 of the entire thing. So that's an increase of 2 times, which is multiplied by 3. So if this is 3 times 3, then B, the amount that B ran, also has to be times 3 from the last time, which is B probably ran 300 meters. So if B ran 300 meters the entire time, then this entire part would be 300 minus 160, which is 140. And if we know that 1/2 of the entire thing is 240, then the total would be 480. So the circumference of this entire track would be 480 meters. That's our final answer.